Hey guys, Carly here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to try to do a video at least maybe once a week, possibly twice, depending on how busy I am. So, one of the days will most likely be Sundays. So today I'm going to basically be talking about relationships and just basically important things to think about when it comes to being in a relationship and stuff you should think about before fully committing to one. Because when it comes to committing to a relationship, you know, you have to be smart, you have to be mature, you have to be at that age where you feel ready to do that and, you know, be mentally ready in life for a relationship because it is a big commitment. And, you know, so you have to make sure that you have the time in your life for it and just that you think about some things before committing to one. So, first thing I'm going to say about committing to a relationship is don't feel like you have to change. I mean, you're who you are. This is how you were made, and you have your personality. You have the things about you, and don't ever change that for anyone, especially not for a guy. This can relate to guys too. Like a guy shouldn't change for a girl either, but it's probably more common for girls than a guy. But just don't change for anybody. Don't feel like you have to change to impress someone, to impress a guy. And, you know, whether it's your hair, how you dress, your personality, what you do in your life, even your faith, you know, you shouldn't have to change that. And guys should respect you for who you are and like you for who you are and not try to force you to change. Because that already right there is not a good sign and not someone you should be committed to if they're somebody who can't accept you for who you are, can't accept your flaws, and just can't accept your lifestyle. So that's not a good way to start. So just think about that. Don't feel like you have to change, and don't change for anybody. Be who you are and let someone like you for that, and you will find that person. You will. You just gotta have faith in God and in your life that you will find that right person for you who will respect you for that and not try to change you. Second thing, listen to your parents. And a lot of people would be wondering, how does that help a relationship? Well, I'll tell you how it helps. Because your parents are smart. And, you know, whether you think your parents are not smart or not, and you don't want to bother with your parents or listen to them, it's really best to listen to your parents because they're smart, they're experienced, they're older, you know, your parents are just looking out for you because they love you and care for you, and they know your best interest at heart. They've experienced life, they've experienced relationships, so they know what to talk about when it comes to relationships. They know the best advice to give you. They would know if this person is right for you or not. You know, your parents should like this person. There should be someone with good character. It should be someone who values family and likes parents and cares about family. And if you're with a guy who does not value family and who does not like or respect parents, then that is also not someone you should be with either. Because if this is someone you're going to be committed to and possibly marry, they have to respect your family and they have to like your parents. And that's very important when it comes to a relationship, you know. So your parents should definitely like him. That's step one. And you should want to be with someone that you know your parents will like. You really should. And so that's the second thing to consider. Next thing, don't avoid your friends or other responsibilities because, you know, your other responsibilities in your life are important, whether it comes to school or work or family, whatever it is. You can't avoid that or your friends. Your friends are part of your life too and are very important. And, you know, keep your friends intact and your family intact when you're dating someone. You know, you can't make your girlfriend or boyfriend your whole life. You know, you can't just focus on them and let them be your whole life. You have other things in your life that you have to focus on too and not forget about, especially your friends, because friends are important. And I mean, I love my friends. They're like a second family, and I don't know where I would be if I didn't have my friends. And I know for a fact, for past relationships that I've had, I did not lose touch with my friends. I stayed in touch with them. And, you know, because it's part of your life. You should have friends and should be sociable. And a lot of times if you avoid friends and just focus on a relationship, that can hurt a friendship. I've seen that happen. And, you know, and the person you date should be respectable to your friends too and like your friends. And, you know, so that's also something to think about too. Is this person going to be good to my friends? Especially if they're someone who's very important to you in your life. Also, I think it's more important to be good friends first with that person. Like, there's nothing wrong with having guy friends. I mean, me personally, I didn't grow up with a lot of guy friends. I don't know why, but just I always had that issue with talking to guys. But now I have a lot of guy friends, and it's not an issue for me anymore. And I can talk to them and be comfortable. And so there's nothing wrong with having guy friends. And for me, I think it's better. It's much better. It's better to know this person really well first. Or you could be a guy who has girlfriends. And it's honestly, relationships are known to be more successful when you're friends with them first, even if it's for a long time. All my friends that I know who are now married or engaged, they were all friends first for a very long time, and they've all been successful. And it's just known to be more successful when you're friends first. And this way, you know the person so well, and you know everything about them, and to the point where they're your good friend, not just the guy you're dating, but like your best friend. And that's how it should be. And if it comes to the point where you're like each other and want to move forward, then you do that. Then you discuss it in the proper way, and that's really the best way to do it, because you'd be more happy and you would know. And even if it doesn't work out, you could still be friends after, and you would leave it on good terms. So just have guy friends. There's nothing wrong with that. Just think about that. Think about being friends with them first before rushing into something, because that can just avoid a lot of hurt, and it's just more successful in the long run. The last thing I'm gonna say is basically know your worth. Your worth is so important, not just to the guys you date or the girls you date, but to Jesus. You're God's masterpiece, and your worth is in Jesus Christ, and it's not in a guy. Don't rely on a guy, rely on Jesus in the end. And you're immeasurable, you're unique, you're a masterpiece, and you're special. No matter what a guy says to you, or you are worthy of something, and you're worthy of having a relationship. And it can be a godly Christian relationship if you're someone who's a Christian. And this relationship should be centered around God. Should be a God-centered relationship, and this person should have the same values and beliefs as you, and should be someone who loves Jesus just as much as you do. And so that's so important, especially for someone who is a Christian and wants that. So just always remember that you're worthy. No matter what a guy says to you or a girl, you're worthy of somebody and something. You will have that right person. God will give you that right person who will be there for you, and you'll just know it. You will know from God that this is the person you're meant to be with. So you just gotta focus on that, and don't let a relationship be your whole life, and focus on other things. Because there's so much more important things in life than a relationship. So just focus on life and important things, and let God lead you there, and He will lead you there to the right person. So just always remember that, and just know that you're worthy of anything, and that you can do many things without someone by your side all the time. So just be smart when it comes to relationships, and don't make the bad decisions. And so just really think about these things before you commit to a relationship, and make sure it's something you really want to do, and make sure you're ready for it. I hope this video helps you guys out, and that you enjoyed it, and you'll think about these tips when it comes to a relationship. And feel free to share these tips to other people you know who you think will help them. And feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that if you subscribe. You can see all of my videos that I've done, and the ones that I will do. I hope to do these once a week. And feel free to comment if you have any ideas on what you want me to talk about. That would help too. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.